Hey everyone, this is Dan Bell, and here we are at the new Mount Carmel Center, the former site of the infamous 1993 Waco siege. That was part of the David Koresh cult. If you don't know about this event that happened, you were born after 93, you should look it up on Google and read about it. It is very chilling and very scary. I'm not really going to get into much of the specifics of the siege, but what I'll talk about in this video is kind of the experience of going to Mount Carmel and seeing what was left of the buildings and the church and everything. It's very, very creepy. But here we are looking at, now this little monument here is for the ATF agents who were shot and killed during one of the raids. It was the first raid that happened. I believe it happened in February of 1993. And the ATF agents tried to enter the Branch Davidian compound, and they were shot by some of the members. So they were unable to access, and I believe the raid, or the actual amount of time, it was over a month. I think it was maybe almost 2 months time that this was occurring. So it was on the news. It was all over the news, all over the world. Now this is right here, this is an actual foundation, part of the foundation of the original building, which is completely gone now. Now this building you see here is a newer building. It's a church where the remaining Branch Davidians who live on the property worship, but they built it right on top of the old foundation, as you can see here. The building that was burned down to the ground. There are very few things to see from the original building, but the pool here is in all of the photos. So if you look at the aerial photos from when the raid occurred and after the fire, you'll see the pool. The pool is original to the property. I believe the pool is about 15 feet deep. That's what I read online anyway. Now what you're looking at here is a bus. Now this bus was buried. If you look ahead here behind the trees over there, that is where a storm shelter was constructed. So they dug out this large storm shelter, and then there was a tunnel that led underground up to where that bus is. Now the bus, you used to be able to go inside of it when back in the day when they had the tunnels that went to it, but the tunnel is flooded now and probably collapsed, and the bus is completely underwater. So, but that originally was sort of a weird kind of a combat plan almost. I believe that's what was said about it. Now here we are standing where the original building used to be. This is actually a piece of the building. You can see that it's scorched metal. And here's more of the outlines of the foundation. But the original building burned to the ground and was then bulldozed, the remains of it, and taken away. It looks like they were trying to build the members that still remain. Looks like they were trying to build some kind of a greenhouse out here, but it didn't work out. And it's very strange that there are still Branch Davidians living here and who still kind of worship David Koresh. It's very, very kind of unnerving when you're there to think that these people cannot see how he was wrong and how he was kind of a demented person. It's very, very chilling to think that these people are nowhere near as organized as things were when David Koresh was there, because he had sort of a power over everyone, the members who were there at the time. So, they don't have that organization to really, that you would have to worry about stuff going on here. When David Koresh was in charge, they had stockpiled weapons, that he was talking about, the apocalypse and all this stuff. So it was a very, very volatile situation. Closing here, I'm going to close it out. I found this fork, and I thought it was kind of eerie, because that was probably a fork that was in the original building. Maybe, maybe not, but still very creepy. Anyway, thank you for watching. I guess that's all I have to say. What a weird day. Thanks.